Hey, welcome to Elle Fiercely. This morning, I'm drinking some coffee and I'm looking at my Facebook and I see this thread come across about call these representatives. They're moderate and you need to make these phone calls to kind of be cool and sway them one way or the other. Just kind of ask them what's going on. So, I decided I would do so. I would do so from a platform of naivety. And so I did. And this is what happened.
Office of Congressman Dan Newhouse.
Hi, Oregon. And I'm calling to let you know that I hope that you all are supporting the getting Jeff Sessions out of the Senate. And also, I just would like to know where he stands on this currently. And with
Cabinet nominations are only considered by the Senate. They're not considered in the House.
okay, so is he planning to follow with Trump's plan and continue to vote with him, or where is he standing on some of these things that are happening currently in the government?
I'm sorry, that's a very, very vague question. But regarding the nomination of Senator Sessions, he doesn't have a vote on that.
What about the Justice Supreme Court nomination that just...
The Senate also only votes on Supreme Court nominations. The House does not.
Okay, so what in the periods that he does have to vote on, whereas I'm not trying to be rude, I'm really trying to learn about our government and make sure that things are going in the correct way. And I assume...
if you'd like, I can help you find your actual representative, and you can pass along any concerns you have to them.
I have passed on concerns to them, but I also looked into, you guys are more of the moderate people, and I just wanted to see where you're standing. Doesn't it matter in all people, or are you only concerned with your people in your city, in your jurisdiction?
We are a representative democracy, so our constituents are the ones that elected the congressman, and so, for example, we actually are unable to take any concerns or thoughts from folks outside of our district into the system here because, if you were to go to our website, you would have to have a zip code for our district to be able to pass a message to the congressman. That's just the nature of the House and how we represent our constituents because we're elected by the roughly 700,000 in our district and not by the entire country. So that's kind of the nature of the system.
I understand that, but you are also an elected government official. I mean, that is all people, right? It's not just your little neighborhood. That's I understand that it's just what you're saying, but you have to look at it as the government as a whole, correct? No?
No, of course. But when it comes down to it, you vote for your representative. You're not able to vote for a member from Washington.
No, I understand that. I totally, and I do vote, so I understand that. But what I'm saying is, I would just like to know where he's standing in this currently. I can't know that, even though I don't live in your district.
No, I mean, sure, but again, your question is very vague. You're just asking where he stands, and that's a really hard question to answer.
Oh, I find your amusement in this question really, really interesting. I think that it's very belittling, and I don't think you're being very direct.
I'm not laughing at you.
No, you are laughing directly at me. I asked you a question, and you're laughing at the vagueness of my question. And it seems very interesting that when I'm obviously questioning what you're doing, you're laughing at me. So I do find that very interesting. So I was just hung up on. Maybe my questions were vague. But maybe he should have answered them. Maybe he shouldn't have laughed. Maybe he shouldn't have belittled. That was a representative from Washington. Just letting you know, this is what happens when you call these moderate people. So be specific. I wasn't. Next call, I will be.